All right, guys. I've been hearing that this Minecraft 1,000 players simulate civilization rich and poor. I've been seeing it all over my For You page on TikTok, saying like, if you're doing something right now, you should stop and watch this. Or, are you looking for something to watch while you're eating? You should watch this. I always liked the post and like favorited it because I'm like, okay, I'll probably end up watching it. You never know. But I end up seeing it so much more than like unhealthy amount of times. So I'm gonna watch it. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Apparently, like, this is like absolute cinema. So I never want to judge things before I watch it. So I want to watch it first and then I give my opinion. So right now I'm assuming it's gonna be like any other Minecraft movie, such as the Minecraft movie that came out to theaters.
Chicken jockey.
But it's 1,000 players simulate civilization, and people say it's cinema. So I don't know. I mean, I just got back into Minecraft myself. I think I made a world like a week or two ago, and like I'm in my 2-week Minecraft phase. So I was like, you know what? Let's just watch this just to see, you know. Anyways, if you guys do enjoy me, guys, drop a like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Anyways, let's hop into it. This is basically my raw opinion on the entire film. Let's go. But it is 2 hours and 34 minutes long, so god damn, it's like a whole movie. All right, let's go.
In Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization.
For sure.
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
So like hardcore.
Each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Starve for food, become a dictator, and build a society.
Oh, that's sick.
As best as they can, because while one island is a rich, green paradise, the other one
You're kidding me.
is a barren wasteland.
That sucks.
Each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the
Yo,
islands,
Loki though?
or will there be war?
Loki though, my money is on the slums. my money is on the slums. There's nothing that builds more character than being in the slums and working together to survive. I'm telling you that right now. Money on the slums.
It's the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video.
Bro, I'm rooting for the slums, man.
You,
What?
The rich
Crazy.
Poor 1,000
On the
player
poor.
civilization experiment.
My money's on the poor. I'm just starting out right now.
Participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel.
I love his voice. He has a really good narrating voice.
It was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new home.
Why am I low-key excited to watch this?
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland.
That sucks.
Hey, you guys having a good time?
No. There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long
Yo,
for the
there
people
actually
who
is no
chose Island
trees.
1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place, I hate this place, I hate this place.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging, and not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
Oh no! No! Help!
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, wow.
But I haven't seen one tree yet.
This volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
They just progressively gets worse for this
killed
island.
a lot of people.
Bro, the natural disasters wiping
Now,
out
to begin building
half
civilizations,
of the
players
wasteland.
needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too.
Yeah, no, that's actually so sucky.
It was completely surrounded by boiling water.
You've got to be kidding me.
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island
Yo,
2.
this is a struggle and a half already. Like, they got flourishing life. Like, what is this?
Hey guys.
You hear the whole different in tone? This guy went over to the other island. Oh, hello, what's up? And he went to the slums and everyone's like, I hate this life. Like, the switch up is crazy.
The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling
Oh
water
my
from the
goodness.
ocean.
Selling
Are you trying to
water.
make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized they had chosen the island of safety and wealth.
Bro, I'm taking a boat to the other island if I was in the slums.
Real danger on Island 2 was
What?
the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery,
Yes, I am.
and you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh no.
She's
Crazy.
forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no. It's double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground. Hello, Saps, you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many.
Well, I wonder why.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah.
They got diamonds
Overall, the
already.
people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future.
Yo, this is completely unfair. Yo, they're just flourishing whilst Island 1 is dying by the water.
And finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was
No
still
pain, no
pretty
gain.
far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving.
Oh, that's
Remy the
sick.
Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread? And you can.
know?
What the frick? Why? Wait, is this a bread line? Oh no! I also got word that there
Yo,
was
I'm
a
surprised
small
no one
group of
rampaged
people who
it,
had
you know?
chosen to
Broke in
settle
and stole
in a
everything.
Weird location.
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano?
Facts.
Hey guys.
Hello.
What the?
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the mafia.
Of course it's gotta be a
He
mafia
had
in this.
recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret?
No.
We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
Well, check
Yo, someone's snitching. Someone's snitching.
Island 2. There were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
Unfortunately,
This player named
that's not the
Cass
case.
was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she named the Cass
Yo,
Coalition.
if there's like it says 1,000 players simulate civilization, there is going to be a government. Like, whether you like it or not, if you try to stay away, you're probably going to end up paying taxes at some point in this whole movie-long YouTube video. Like, I'm telling you.
It was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery
Canadian
owners,
cartels?
and their employees.
I want fair working conditions.
How much are you even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Wow, they're
Hey,
making.
You guys can't be destroying the beach.
Yeah.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition.
They're making it look so messy too.
Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
Bro, how many nations are there? Golly.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going to turn this.
You know what? Not a terrible idea. I like that.
Okay. The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2,
Yo,
even
they
if
got-
it came at the expense of others.
They got some talented
Overall,
builders
by
in
the end
this.
of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following days.
The amount of talent is inside this this civilization
As players
experiment.
logged back in the next
It's
day,
low-key so
nobody
cool.
was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event. Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoo.
Night, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yep.
I do have food. You're
Aww.
God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this
Yo,
player
what?
was a rising
What is
leader on
that?
Island 1.
I
He was
care
known
about so
for
much people
always
besides
giving
me.
away his own
Okay.
food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity.
Facts. That's
to
what I was
further
saying.
his
That's
political
legit what it
ambitions.
is.
That is until.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Who is a traitor?
Yo, Spood got his own like military on him, man. Yo, they acted quick.
Spood had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
Wow. Attempted
People were
assassination
drawn to
made him
and
more
on
popular.
Day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named West Helm.
Yo. His strategy low-key worked.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Even
Yo,
though the
what?
people of West Helm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Yo, they got so many people.
Tried to take my life. Someone with this face.
Oh, he wore the face. That's so
But
unfortunate.
now he's dead.
For the first time, it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
Wait, is this scripted? I heard a lot of people like say that, oh, it's probably scripted or it's scripted, it's not scripted. I'm curious on if it's scripted because this is being portrayed so well to the point it's like, wait, hold on, am I getting bamboozled right now? I'll probably figure out the ending of this. I'll probably read the comments, but I'm not gonna read the comments until I finish. So
Ballad of Emperor Spood. Nearly killed by some dude.
Island 1 was finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as West Helm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano
Yo!
and covered the entire
Island 1 is getting screwed.
This
Yo!
lava layer ended
Yo!
up killing a lot of people. That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but
What?
more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2.
Yeah!
Even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing
Okay.
for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2.
That is
Because
so
of this,
unfortunate.
Some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island,
but Oh.
we're the better people.
Oh, in fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few creations by our mafia leader, Lingolini. Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
Yo,
I
man.
just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Another one?
Whoa,
He said, "Ugh."
Help me! I'm getting chased.
He dropped his sword by
picked me out
mistake.
of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources.
assassinate
but Lingolini
people.
was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him.
Oh!
Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego Lex is an enemy of the mafia.
Oh my goodness. Moving like a true mafia boss.
Oh wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming
Oh,
out.
those are people from Infernus. They are allies.
Oh?
Really? Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose
Okay.
main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano. I spoke
For
with
sure.
the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
Oh, her head is bigger than Linguini, so I'm assuming she's the bigger,
with the respect it deserves. And we
you
know
know,
we
the
can work
bigger
with Lingolini to do
tribe.
just that.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion, and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
For sure.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Oh, crap. Guys, I think we're under
Oh, they're
attack.
gonna attack him.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
Facts.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We're not here to invade, I swear. We're not here to invade you, we promise.
What's confusing me, how do you know who's with who, you know? Like, there's different tribes and different societies and stuff like that. But like, everyone has like a green gamer tag and like, they're wearing kind of the same things. So how do you distinguish tribe to tribe? You know?
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear.
Yo, this is
on day 2,
actually
players
like
had
a
finally
full
realized that
movie. I
Island
like
2 was
this.
not
The
technically
vibe
an
of it.
island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees and was the home of a small nation called
way too
Barbie
pink.
Land.
Barbie
What is
Land.
this?
Life in plastic?
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Yo, I feel like so many people in this are so
was big,
unserious.
but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there. Although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation
Oh, that's a
home? I
W.
don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no
Hey,
roof.
hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Yo,
One of the
where's
few
this
players who
cowboy?
chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama.
Aw.
Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2, his best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the
I
migrant
like
group.
that.
Speaking of,
I like
3
that.
Zero and the
I like Sats. He doesn't want to be a part of anything, so he makes his own vacation home, living out the 1,000 players civilization, rich and poor. This dude is just living his best life, man. And that other character we met wanted to make like a bakery. I guess she's also living that life, but like a bakery, come on.
all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened.
Nah, this is cult.
We are the light.
No.
We are Luminara.
No, this is a cult. This is a cult.
The
I will
migrants
not
had
be
decided to
affiliated with
call their
Luminara.
civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident.
How did they get so much
After
gold?
the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace.
World peace will never happen, unfortunately.
But it wouldn't be that simple.
In real
The second
life, I'm
command of
probably in this.
Luminara
If things are going like how I think it's gonna go, considering how other people are doing their own thing, but also making their own tribes, civilizations, there's already conflict. I feel like that world peace situation won't come down, or at least very easily. This is Minecraft, so there might be world peace, but in the grand scheme of things, how it's going with different world leaders, very unlikely.
Orange citizens did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry. Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
I agree. I completely agree.
That bridge
The bridge
is a bad idea.
idea.
Completely
Moving up
agree.
North was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
I agree.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong.
Yeah, you're connecting a
We shouldn't be trying
bridge.
to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
Okay.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
You know what? Considering all the propaganda that's going on, I'm on Flux's side. Because, like, why are you making a bridge towards people that you think that's gonna, like, raid you? You know? They already see that you guys have the better island. They're gonna, you know, invade to get better resources and stuff.
As day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Day 3.
Back
Yo,
in
Island 1 is
I was
getting
watching
killed.
a small group of pirates who called themselves Al Karasina.
Al Kalasina.
My friend, we're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the
Lego
pirates.
likes.
Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
He's hanging with pirates, bro.
Put the hit out on him.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates.
That's what
You
I'm
can probably
saying.
guess how
This
this
dude.
ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here. So this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Oh,
Ooh. They're boiling him.
can you not just place both?
Oh my gosh.
Wow,
The
he just
Al
got
Karasina pirates had
executed.
Killed Lego Likes, but there was a small problem.
Oh wait, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Lego Likes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which
Okay,
the
for sure.
pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
All right.
What is the payment?
Well, I'll go-
Like, this is like a non-flourishing island.
You guys let me talk.
What could you have?
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor's Food was
Yo.
still the most powerful man on Island 1.
Spoon is just like that guy right now.
International meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited
Blue
you
Cross?
here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know?
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Wow.
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
Wow. Is he not supposed to be the leader?
When Emperor Spoon left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats follow me.
Oh
Bodyguards.
my God.
Sorry guys, sorry, I'm late.
Oh my god, he came in with the bodyguards.
He's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore.
Oh!
So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he
Oh, I
made
like
the
that.
nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the trouble.
Oh, like what Saps is doing. He's making a vacation home.
Look at these Elysium guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
Alright, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it. Alright!
Aww. Now they have infinite food.
Now,
Yo,
back
someone
in the
kill
Blue
that guy.
Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including West Helm's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first...
Agreed.
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
See, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello. They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Linguini Mafia.
The Linguini.
Oh, yes, they're
the mafia
waiting.
boss.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia! It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cult would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and
I love the
final
little
nation,
song
well,
in the background.
it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters. As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
Yeah, like the most amount of thing that you can really do, Island 1 doesn't have what Island 2 has, right? But if Island 1 comes together as one, like you're gonna have what 400 plus people all working together, and then Island 2, what flourishing land, and they have different like societies and different like groups, they're gonna lose.
Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
Oh, rip.
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth.
Oh, that
just
sucks.
Exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus,
So why'd they blow
wouldn't need
it
to
up?
land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving. What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall,
Yo,
the
that
Commonwealth was having
sucks.
trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power.
Okay, for sure.
See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
That is true, though.
Ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
You know, that's actually kind of
Because of all
true.
the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens.
What if one of the
started
leaders have,
moving
like,
to other
3,
nations, like
you know?
the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have
Oh,
placed
wow.
a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Oh, wow. It doesn't look like a bad house, though.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
Oh, he died! Someone lit a trap to kill him!
The biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and Tricolor.
Yo, the assassination
Tricolor
is
was a
going to be
medieval
studied.
civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city.
Oh
my gosh. This is big.
Yeah.
People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But
Fair.
people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1.
Oh, wow.
That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the two border states. So, Jovial invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his
Because he believes that they can be one.
Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says, we need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this
Good
meeting
strategy,
was the
though.
most important event yet on Island 2, Jovial invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation. Saps, where are you going?
Saparada.
They're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
Oh my goodness. Just don't say anything rash. You'll be fine, man.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks, it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
Fair.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
That's also true. You need to be one.
Focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Oh, wow.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
Fair, but will they accept the aid?
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it.
The thing is, I don't know, right? Because already Island 1 is thinking about, like, are not mad. They were mad. I don't think they're mad anymore about, like, how different the islands are. And how Island 2 has the best of the best things. Animals, trees, dirt, like, all that good stuff. And Island 1 has a volcano, like, boiling water. I'm sure they're somehow angry at the fact of, like, it's how unfair it is. So I don't think they should give them aid. I just think that Island 2 needs to be one in order to retaliate if they end up getting attacked, you know?
Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is
One thing.
ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2.
Yeah.
They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
I could see that.
He might have a point.
Hold on.
I could see
Island
that.
1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources.
You know
If
what?
they
Flux might
decide
be
to
onto
attack
something.
Any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now.
I agree.
All choose a spot and combine into one civilization.
I agree.
Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Are you crazy?
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Just make one massive civilization, so if they do attack, everybody's there right away, you know?
Feel is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my God.
You have to listen
We can't
to me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Flux,
Hold on, we can't do that. That's crazy.
What is happening?
Alright, everyone, we can't fight. Let's just vote. All in
Wow.
favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
Wow, no one's on Flux's side. That is unfortunate. That Loki sucks though, because he was speaking facts. That is insane. Yo, Island 1 is getting beat.
Meanwhile, at
460?
West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my.
They got a whole rock band here?
So you remember this guy?
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and
No
then
way.
performed them all across Island 1.
No way.
A barren wasteland island. A boiling water sea.
Okay.
And no resources to speak of. Except a warden tree.
Okay.
Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoon, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
Facts.
West Helm took us in. Gave us a little home.
Okay.
Even though
Yo, they're
Emperor
actually pretty
Spoon
good
was a
singers.
chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian.
Plebeian
And
is
of course,
crazy.
there was the Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in West Helm's justice system.
Okay.
That said, Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Oh.
Okay, we need a best representative.
Our final goal is to
Execute.
put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
Execute
You
him.
want them to die, do you?
Well, I mean,
Benji and the
Yo.
other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spood is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
Island 1, well, here we are. I just want to say, thank you, Spoon, for all your support. You're welcome. To West Helm.
I like that. That was such a good song for like the vibe of it. I like that.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover
Didn't she say-
directly over the volcano.
Didn't she say she wanted to preserve it? So I thought they weren't going to build anything on the volcano.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and
Oh,
they
brother.
talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If
Agreed.
we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
Imagine they
Their
actually
goal of
make a,
Infernus as
a volcano
civilization
inside
was to
Minecraft.
preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
Psycho people. Like,
Lingolini, meanwhile,
imagine it
decided to
actually
make his
erupted
home
too. You're dead.
underground within the volcano.
Deep under the ground, like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there.
That is fair.
But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
They have
Tell you a little secret.
netherite.
We found
Netherite.
some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of
Yo, someone's gonna
Minecraft.
get the
Not even Island
full
2
netherite,
had
man.
netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had. And the
Ah.
only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
And whoever snitches. Like,
Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find.
okay.
But Lingolini was unsatisfied. So
They want to use us. They want cheap labor.
Yeah.
I'm not giving them anything.
That's exactly what it
Lingolini
is.
didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return.
I'm assuming protection
So
because
he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
because isn't Seneca bigger than him? So they are getting something in return. They're getting protection.
Lingolini Lunguini's hope was that Infernus never asked for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely.
Unlikely.
Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1
Yo, he's a
unification
mafia
effort
boss. You
was
better be
going
careful. He might
very
not send a
well.
hitman
Earlier
after you,
today,
man.
Linguini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore.
Oh, okay.
There was only one holdout.
Yo, the building is insane with this.
Called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap.
Why is
How
everyone
are you
so good at
elected
building?
Exactly? By vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They
Okay.
only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way.
Oh, torture.
This guy?
He's gonna die.
Now,
They're
I felt
suffocating
a little bad
him.
for this player, so I threatened the Covenant. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
Go
to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught
There's
the
no
Covenant
other reporters in
waterboarding
this
one of their
too.
own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't
Oh!
really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit. Okay.
Sidefall
Yo.
ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making
That's
up
like
fake
how it is in
stories,
real life
writing
too,
things like,
bribery.
"Lava is rising" just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until
The
now.
warden's den. You know what? That makes sense. That's why it's called a warden tree, huh? That would make sense. Why did I not think that?
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not
people
everyone
agree.
agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start
So
a
they're
war.
thinking 3 Below Zero
As
was
a result, 3 Below
what
Zero
Flux said was that.
demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
Okay, yeah. So they think that 3 Below was the one who sent Flux to say that. Okay, for sure. But I low-key agree with Flux in a sense of like, why would you send aid to someone who wants to attack you?
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend Saps finish building his home.
Oh, that's
Despite
nice.
all the chaos, Sap still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Oh, that is so sick.
Than Saps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, unloaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful
Oh,
end,
that's nice.
something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Yo, he just did the, bro. He just did the GTA like transition. That's crazy.
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Seraphim! What are you doing?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
The second in
Yo.
command band of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
Yo, backstab and a
Everyone was
half.
confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
Yeah, because like you're dealing with
Back at Saps' place, Flux
betrayer.
told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, but Saps
For
wants to
now,
stay out
he
of
and many
conflicts. I
others
don't think it's a
headed
good
to
idea for him to
help them restore
do it.
order.
Like, he was the only one we got introduced to, I guess besides the bakery girl, that wanted to, like, be out of politics, be out of everything. So I don't think he should have done it, especially at his vacation home, making a meeting, because now it's not even a vacation home anymore. It's like a meeting place. Wow, we dropped below 400 on our side. Craziness.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
Oh!
No.
I think I'm dead.
Oh, yeah, he definitely did. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
World leaders dying left and right. The media had
Who
plenty to
digs
report
down
on.
like that though? Don't you
The
like
most
dig in
trusted
front of
news
yourself so you
company
don't
was
get
from Elysium,
got like
called
that?
Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier.
Is that like that bozo?
For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested.
You know what? That's a sick
Earlier,
building.
a citizen
It's
of
being
Infernus
held by
had
chains.
accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano. And this news spread all across the island.
I don't know what Ish did to like get all these people who can actually build, but props to him.
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Linguolini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves.
Yeah, now Seneca knows.
Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite.
Why isn't no one mining netherite? Don't you need a diamond pickaxe? So they showed diamonds.
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
Really? Bro, isn't Spood like one of the biggest? You're gonna tell no to one of the biggest people?
Selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not.
Facts.
Now with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before
he's getting
any
passionate.
fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Yo, tell that to all the world leaders in the world right now. Like,
Meanwhile, Island
You know?
2 was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops.
there's gonna be a whole war when that border drops,
Now,
I feel like.
after Jofiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth. But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Ahmed's vote is worth the same.
It's gonna end up
This all came to a head on day 5
not
when
working
one
out,
of the
I'm
leaders
sure.
was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth.
Yeah, and he probably
So
got executed.
Another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin
Yep.
to, well...
Yo, they love executing people, I'm telling you.
Oh my god! Wolfram's dead.
Yo, he got
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments.
The Commonwealth does not
This
seem very
Commonwealth
safe to
citizen
me.
went to the Cast Coalition to complain to Cast directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Cast Coalition
Very
thrived.
foolish.
But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Would Daddy?
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Earlier, What Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbie Land.
Yo.
So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees
Yo,
in
he's
the Cast Coalition.
Yo, he's getting used.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Wow, bro. Yo, they
Now,
used him
because of
until
this
his
recent
deathbed.
tragedy, Cass decided to stay
That's so
home
messed
from
up.
Saps' meeting.
That is so
Said
messed up.
Every other major leader was now on their way.
Yo, she worked him into the ground. Literally.
As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting.
Flux.
Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quotes, important to tell me.
Okay.
Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us, and their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
I completely agree.
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
Oh, she's gonna kill Below Zero. That sucks. He's betraying his own friend.
Has to go. Removed.
Oh.
And I'm done waiting.
How are you gonna send another
It's gonna
assassin?
happen today.
Oh, rip. They're gonna send another assassin.
Leaders, welcome.
Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying.
Seraphim.
Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way.
Okay.
I told Seraphim.
That's why he did it. That's why he did
We
it.
will finish the job.
But they got guards outside. How are you gonna execute 1 or 2 or 3 or however
Seraphim
many?
gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
Yo, he's turning into a Loki villain, man.
Table. If you agree with full chaos on Seraphim, please say aye.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
But I hope you don't get caught when you're trying to kill them.
Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that.
Yo, this dude's sneaking around.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing
He went to the
all
roof.
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I'm nervous.
I think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But
Are they trying to kill him?
if you had to betray one person to save 1,000,
Oh, don't use that.
would you?
Oh. Yo!
What just happened? What happened?
I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there a trap here?
Is this all a setup? Saps, look, where's Saps? Where did he go?
Oh! They're gonna think it's Saps now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess that is the question. If you had to kill one person to save 1,000 people, would you? Even if it's your best friend? I don't know if I would. You know? Whole about morality. And, you know, it's just like, I don't know. Flux is a, like an S-tier villain. Like,
on day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofield, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this.
That is...
He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan.
Wow!
But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful.
Okay.
Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed
The main person they wanted to kill didn't die.
The Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
I would have been angry too.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed.
Oh, rip Seraphim.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be.
That is so messed up for
With
Flux
that,
to do, though.
All the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
Wow, bro. Yo, he is a villain. I'm not gonna lie though, his strategy is insanely good though. So far, Flux thinks about things before he does it. There's no way, right?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall.
Oh, shoot.
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
And to gain as much people in one group as possible so they can win the war, if there is a war. Craziness. This is actually crazy.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
Crazy thing is, I never even watched the Barbie movie or the Oppenheimer. I just heard a lot of back and forth with it.
Child's play. But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up and up and up and was never seen again. Now, day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
No! Come on! Don't jump!
Oh, he's gonna jump!
What? I didn't do anything. Meanwhile, at Elysium,
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical.
This
of
is why
officials.
hierarchy can't be a thing.
Trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald.
Who's Gerald?
The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
No!
There they all go.
Why are they all going to the same place? Like, spread out.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Is poison fatal?
So his customers
Is
instead
poison
started buying their
fatal?
food from another player named Dinosaur. That is, until...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What is he?
Permanently closed, all food is now.
at-
Wow.
Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur? Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete.
Yo, low-key, I can understand now why people keep saying like this is cinematic. Like not once through this entire thing I felt kind of bored, and we're an hour in, you know?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed, and that's all I can say.
Like, come on now. The editors cooked with this.
Being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's
Surprised
why
he didn't
tried to
die.
kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one.
I'm looking surprised
There has been
Spood
a
didn't
small
die.
but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay Pie and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to take out Spood's second in command, a player named Oo.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get some force.
Second in command down, but Ramsay
Yo,
Pie was
leaders are
immediately
dropping
chased
like
down by West
flies.
Helm's
Say something happened, man.
Oh.
Oh! Yo, aimbot! I call aimbot!
Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew
Kill
it was only a
Spood.
matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm.
Yo, Knight was right there too. Oh, rip. The amount of assassins in this is insane. The guards really needs to like step their
Island
game up.
leaders all met to discuss what to do about the netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with West Helm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus's job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
Probably not.
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
I knew it. I'm about to say, there's no way she would let everyone do it.
Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that.
Oh, you went undermining her so people could be on his side.
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
Yep.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still
Someone's gonna
our
execute her.
sacred land.
She's gone.
We don't want
She's
hundreds
gone.
of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Lingolini went even further.
On the day 1, Mario was here first on the volcano.
Oh.
And we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine.
Oh.
Green is over there with the diamond boots. Some people don't even have any armor.
He is outing her.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next 2 days.
I doubt it. I doubt
No,
it.
that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's propaganda.
And
That's
so,
sidebar
after even more
propaganda.
discussion, Westhelm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So,
Yo, I need some more
Linguini made a
Saps
big
and
announcement.
Flux and 3 Below Zero content right now. Give me that. Give me that.
Declares independence from Infernus.
Give me that. Like,
And we will open mining to anybody who wants it.
like I like Linguini and Seneca and, you know, but like I need some bit of action, you know? And that's what Saps and
Had left
Flux
the
is
meeting
giving me.
furious at Linguini's betrayal.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Wow. Saps! There we go.
What just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal.
For some reason, I feel like this is scripted. But even if it's scripted, I honestly think this is whoever wrote this script was so good. Because low-key, script or no script, cinematic so far. Like, insanely.
But to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial.
That's fair.
Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and of course,
3
the
Below
guy
Zero.
who demoted me.
Yeah.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no.
Why is he alone? Bro.
To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination.
Craziness.
But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1.
Bro. If I was in this,
New
I
leadership
wouldn't
of
trust
Tricolor
anybody.
was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table.
Facts.
And the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
Yo, Flux is a strategist.
Now,
He
the
definitely got taught by Athena.
meanwhile, hosted a
Athena
diplomatic
definitely
meeting on
taught
Day 6
Flux
to try
about
and
war.
Increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops. Although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
And I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
Want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't.
Aw,
That said, everyone
please don't
would soon
die.
be
What a
tuning
sweetheart.
into the trial of Saparata to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
There you go.
But first...
Yes!
Why is it up here? Moving the warden up? No. No, they're not.
I don't know if the songs were scripted or not, but they are amazing at what they do. Oh! Sidefall died.
Rising lava?
W play.
So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft.
Yup.
Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed,
They wouldn't know it's
the
warden.
entirety of Island 1 went into a panic.
Yup.
The lava is not
They don't think
rising,
that the
but this is
lava's
just as
right.
dangerous.
Oh, that's so smart.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1. going
That is
from
so
place to
scary.
place, terrorizing civilizations.
Yeah,
Oh my god. How is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm. But the West Helm army was ready.
they're gonna attack him.
Ready? Aim!
There's no way. They're going straight up war against a warden. Yo, these guys are killing this.
Come on. Oh my gosh.
Yo, he's killing that song. That guitar. Ooh.
Welcome to West Helm.
Oh, what inside the house? Oh, they trapped it. I'm sorry, but I would not be one of the people to be killing that warden. I'm running as far as I can away. As it's sub wardens are scary as hell. So, no thank you.
The defendant Saporata is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Elf, and the murder of our very own Coraline.
Oh, brother.
I will hear the prosecution's argument,
Okay.
followed by the defense.
Okay.
And then I shall make my ruling.
Okay. For sure. They don't have no proof that it was Saps. Besides, it was his place.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself.
That would be
As a
so
prelude for
obvious
the
if he
meeting,
did it,
had his
though.
accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the
What?
trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saporata.
Oh, brother.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps.
Oh, man.
Killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
He didn't do it.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200.
Oh.
Five Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fluxion.
When I
The thing is,
gathered the
it would be
leaders for the
so obvious if Saps did it, right? If he did do that on purpose, he made the trap, he wanted to kill the leaders. Now he's denying it. It would be so obvious he did it. So in this case, you should believe that he didn't do it because, like, why would he build it, bring you to his place, and do it? You know, like, he had to be framed.
must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux.
Agreed.
But he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap.
He was supposed to die.
What about it? Well,
Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have
But
to say?
Sub's supposed to die too.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision.
Unfortunately, Saps is supposed to die.
Judge Timebomb, find Saporada. Guilty on all counts.
Oh my, yo, if he dies because of this stupid stuff what Flux did, no matter how much I agree with Flux, like, it's so stupid. This is how you know, choose your friends wisely, guys. Choose them wisely. Where are they going? Oh, he's running away. He's running away. I would have run too. Yo, these people don't know what they're talking about. Oh, he didn't get his water. No way he gets away, right? Oh my goodness.
Fall damage.
Nobody got... Oh, he got away! Yo! Crazy!
Where'd he go?
He escaped, man.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me. No!
Huh. I'm so glad he escaped too. Because being wrongfully accused for something you actually didn't do is messed up. At least accuse him of something he did do, you know?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. Murderer.
Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the island.
Oh, that sucks.
Why did you do this?
Oh man. Oh man. I feel bad for my boy Saps. I kind of want to be inside one of these civilization things. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to get in or anything like that, but like, I kind of want to be in it. I'm not a crazy builder or a PvP or anything like that, but I kind of just want to be a part of the storyline. I can play a part. Like,
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know why Island 2 wants to go to Island 1 so bad, but like...
The border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Is this Island 1? Whoa!
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2.
Facts, I would too.
They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
Probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the two islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other.
Oh.
Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing! We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the
Aww.
longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
Oh, that's so cool. I guess this is how we got world peace
Very
then.
clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
So now the main conflict now is between Saps and Flux and 3 Below Zero then.
That said,
And then
at the beginning of day 7,
Seneca
Linguini
and
made a
Luigi.
big
Not Luigi,
decision.
Mario.
He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
Really?
Organized in Island 1.
After yesterday's netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away.
Bro, you're a
and
mafia
settled
guy. You
in
can't be
with the
scared of
Coalition.
another place, people.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Cass Coalition.
I was about to say, like, you're a mafia, man.
That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
Aw, Wood Mommy, there's a Wood Mommy.
Cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
There's a Wood Mommy. There was a Wood
While Cass's
Daddy and a
influence
Wood
grew,
Mommy.
the Commonwealth
Aw.
was in shambles. Saps'
That
trial
is so
yesterday
cute.
was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work, until one of the people who moved in was Knight Arcturus, the lead
The guy who
builder
wanted to
of
kill
Westhelm, who had
Swood.
to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the amount of snitches on this is crazy.
The Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. As long as Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial, although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, you got betrayed by one of your best
Saps
friends
knew that
inside the
Sitzkrieg
whole
and
thing, man.
Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1.
Wow, people are taking
But
a whole
it
different
wouldn't
life
be
now.
so easy. Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two
Oh, I was gonna
islands,
get
which
spotted.
means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to
the
the
bridge?
place where he was least expected.
The bridge? The bridge! I'm about to say.
He's trying to use the bridge.
I mean, to be honest, because people are building it, no one's gonna like realize it's Saps, right? Yeah. Oh, he noticed.
Island 1.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to
You know what?
Island
I'm
1.
glad they didn't chase him because I low-key don't want Saps to
meanwhile,
die.
quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Hello. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns
Oh,
out
Lord.
earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people
Interesting.
to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on
Interesting.
How was the trip?
Why would he help him though? Well, besides the 2 stacks of diamonds.
Luminara building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
For what?
Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Oh! Yo, there's so much like...
He betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Lingolini had opened up the volcano.
Yo, there's so much hate.
And as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingolini had now moved out of the volcano,
yeah, he's gone.
That since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Lingolini
Yo, he made that
done,
law and he
Seneca
dipped,
wanted
skedaddled.
revenge. Oh, they're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby.
How do you know who's the mafia though?
Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Seneca's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed and
I like that! Turntap? I like his society.
You ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
Mamma mia.
You know what? You know what you gotta respect with Linguini? Is he stayed in character for the entire time I've seen him. You know?
The Covenant had massacred
You gotta
the
pay him his
Lingolini
respects.
Mafia.
Like, you cannot not pay his
Before
respects.
anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done. Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah,
It's diamond,
got it
right?
from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died.
Oh.
Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux
Yo,
was now
that is the
determined
ultimate
to have
betrayal.
Saps killed because
You-
Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders.
Yo, imagine being betrayed by your boy and then having him have a hit out on you for no reason, just to cover his own ass. That's insane.
And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Wow.
We
Wow.
hunted him down.
This is what you call
We're gonna find him, but we
following
have
the sheep.
speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader, Three Below
Blind
Zero,
leading the
Luminara
blind.
soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parent, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
I don't think so. Only because they did come over here and didn't cause any harm at all.
Since
Maybe in the beginning with the
Flux's
propaganda,
philosophy
but
was simple.
you know?
You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of
that's a
calm,
nice city right
but
there.
instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved.
Saps. Yeah.
Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive.
Yeah, but there
bounty
gotta be
on
like
his
some
head.
way
So
that,
Saps
or
made a
someone that
last-ditch
believes that he
effort
didn't
to
do
try
it.
and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Spood. Being protected by the biggest nation? In the hopes that Spood actually does help him? Then no one can really touch Saps unless it's another assassination attempt?
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh, rip.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground? Neutral ground.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Yo, Saps is protected. He didn't want to shoot that
Can I
bow.
speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. I don't. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Wow.
Ultimately,
That was a
Spood
quick
rejected
discussion.
Saps' request for a meeting because Spood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead,
Fair.
Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
That's a lot of people you need to be trusted. They turned in that bounty quick as hell. As soon as they find out there's a bounty in your head, you think they're gonna save you?
Off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day, I don't want anyone to
shit.
get killed for something that I'm being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly,
Yeah.
Need to leave?
What? Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Oh,
Turntap had
rip.
realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on
I was
his
about to
head.
say,
So
they,
he told Saps to
you
run.
can't trust pirates.
What's going on?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own, or like just. Here, I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
Listen.
Oh, nah, he's acting
people right now,
suspicious.
so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
This is so suspicious.
Yeah.
As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Oh, wow. Loki, he was acting suspicious though. I don't blame Saps for not trusting him.
It's all alone. Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead.
That is so unfortunate.
And so he ventured into the snow. And started collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won.
He's not one until you're dead.
There's just no point anymore.
Take him down with you. If you burn, he burns type of situation. That's that Hunger Games line.
On Day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by.
No.
And he planned to jump off.
Saps.
But he didn't.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Yeah, if you burn, he burns. That's what I'm talking about, Saps. I know you're not no coward, bro. Take him down with you. That's that real warrior spirit right there.
Welcome everyone! Today we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death. Rinit, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder
Remy the
West Helm
rat.
food supplier Dino's Earth. Ready, set,
Remy, no!
Oh. Here they go.
Oh wait, he just had a golden apple. I think Remy's gonna win then.
Oh, that's sweet. Wait, some guy jumped in.
Yo, cheater. Yeah, I was about to say I knew Remy was gonna win that. He got golden apple.
Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Colosseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Food
Craziness.
himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
That little squeak.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spoon. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spoon.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the we just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
While Spoon was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know,
Oh yeah, hella
I
builders,
like
but no
5
like
assassination attempts. And
PvPers.
guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spoon's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spoon was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight
yeah.
Arcturus.
According to some
You
of my
bet. You kind of
sources,
crazy
Knight
that he didn't even
Arcturus
like
was
use a
seen
trap
in the
on him.
Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spoon had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spoon immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spoon's request.
Crazy.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
Oh,
This
damn.
made Spoon erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They stepped that talk.
He is mad.
And so Spoon went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
Craziness. I guess that, well, that worked.
We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population, and she
Because
didn't care about losing citizens.
Spoon
to
has the
troublemakers.
biggest
For example,
nation,
earlier,
right?
One of her citizens, Addison
So why would
27,
you
had gone
irritate
to
him?
Tricolor,
He'll just
gone
wipe you out.
into Jofiel's grave and had stolen Jofiel's head.
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her
That's
citizens,
fair.
but other Island 2 nations who were
That
now
is fair.
much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth.
Ooh.
The very existence
Yo,
of
she's
the
building
Cass
her own
Coalition
nation, man.
also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who are mostly cheese merchants and call themselves the Conquistador.
Is the way of cheese, but el queso.
Bro, that's sponges, man.
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy
I
amounts
guess they
of
should have
trade
used
and
gold for
tourism
cheese,
between
you know?
islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land,
Ish. I have news.
what?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
No way.
What? On day 8, the player
No way.
Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Insane.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you.
The Barbenheimer.
Meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
Oh my gosh.
Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the Light of Island 2. Little did its citizens know, among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While
Oh, yeah?
It seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were
I
all
can't
still
wait
united
for
under one
Fluxion
mission
to actually
find
be
and
exposed.
kill Saps.
You know? No way he go through this entire video
Luminara had told all of
with
the
not
other
being
nations
exposed.
that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Lingolini.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support.
Yep.
See,
No.
while the Blue Cross
No one's
condemned the
gonna
Covenant,
leave their
nobody
bigger
was
society
brave
for
enough
you.
to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingolini Mafia.
The amount of betrayal inside this movie is
Going back to
insane.
Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm.
Mm-hmm.
So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have
W
everyone's
plan.
support.
So you don't attack
Spood
without any
knew
probable cause.
exactly how to make the Commonwealth
Yo, that's
angry.
low-key
He
smart
invited
as
back to the
hell.
Westhelm capital, the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time.
Saps is back. And Turntap's here too for some reason. This is
Well,
interesting.
well, yeah, he's the one that ran away from
Brought
Turntap,
Saps
right?
to Westhelm yesterday. Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm
Oh?
once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity.
Yeah, because he turned
and
him
it was
away
worth
before.
the risk.
He did turn him away the first time, so I mean, what made him change his mind would make me the most sketchiest.
We can do what we do best. We're not gonna lie.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Okay.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingolini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2.
Okay.
Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof,
They wouldn't mind.
decided they would go.
Well, without a roof and a floor, I mean, like, well, you can't really have a meeting without a floor, but you know what I mean? Because the pistons and stuff can move blocks to make you, like, fall down, or... And they're using a lot of, what do you call it, dripstone? I think it's called.
To begin the meeting, Spoon first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spoon's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him.
Crazy!
Saps and Spoon's stories a little more credibility.
They got hella like spies, man.
West Helm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 There we go.
This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Well, I mean, you can't even control your own people, so you know.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince them after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
Yo, you need to make sure he has an escort everywhere he goes, though. There's going to be people that are going to be trying to kill him every time.
And a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Of course they do.
The corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What is that? What does that mean? That's vague. What is that?
Are we going
What is the corruption?
Listen,
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another
Well, they don't even
island
listen to
was
their own
a
leader,
reason
Benji,
for
so
Elysium to get involved.
I doubt
But then
they're going to listen to
suddenly-
Saps.
2 days ago.
Oh!
What the? What is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium.
Oh,
They
rip.
quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
Okay.
Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
You're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah,
True.
After even more deliberation and after even more time passed,
Excuse me, I have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next, 5 minutes. I do not know.
Oh my gosh!
Emperor Spood had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the
Yo, Spoon
Commonwealth's
is
territory
like
to
this
find and
insane
arrest
dictator, dog.
terrorists.
He's got so much troops. He's just gonna disperse them to go kill anyone he wants. This dude got power.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard.
We don't have him.
Okay.
Where are they going?
Okay. Well, that was quick.
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
Shield wall.
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yo, they're dipping.
Everyone bail, bail.
They're
The
dipping.
Squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation.
Crazy.
West Helm then went around
Spoon's
searching every
military
house,
is
every mine,
insane.
every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
Wow.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition.
Can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps
Yeah.
because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. For what? Oh.
You see that? You see that guy?
Fluxion.
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of looks like him.
Credibility.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
Credibility.
You gotta show Cass.
Yes, sir. Our boy Stats is gonna get proven innocent, dog.
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Hyperion.
I'm on it.
A citizen of the Cass Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof.
Sandstone, yep.
On its own, this wasn't the best evidence.
But it was some kind of.
It did raise some questions.
It's some type of evidence, though, that you could use. It's getting crazy, man.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is, and who he can really trust.
Fair.
See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him,
That is
especially
fair.
after he ran away.
I don't disagree with that. He was acting hella
Saps knew
suspicious.
he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up. When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors, who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
Like? I'm not gonna lie though, their base over the volcano is such an OP spot for defense.
Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingolini.
Everybody getting exposed now.
This is why Seneca was
Fluxion,
so quiet yesterday
Seneca.
during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down. And
She
hold a
doubled
joint
down?
ceremony with the
Crazy.
Covenant, parading around Lingolini's head.
Yeah, he doubled down. She said, "You messing with us? We send troops to go kill you." Insane.
to those who disrespect our volcano.
Crazy. I wouldn't have burned a head. I would have just placed it next to the lava and used that as like a tribute of like,
on the
this is
other
what
side
happens
of
to
the
you.
island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. My hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus
If I can't get his head back,
and they
this
started
is
discussing
war.
whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them, then we are not going to.
Benji died.
Benji's dead.
What? Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
Oh, wait, what? No, it was Seneca.
Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus,
Yep.
had approved the killing of Lingolini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingolini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But he ended up seriously regretting this decision. So he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
Coward! Coward! This is why Stout is the OG right now. He decided not to. He's burning everybody down with him.
Not to punish Elysium, and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus.
Craziness.
Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right, look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
Oh shoot!
Tricolor
They
had
out in
issued
Flux.
an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Yeah, Flux getting outed right now.
Responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe.
This is an outrage against.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm not gonna be convinced by that guy. He's trying to be on his side so badly.
Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
So if you were at meeting, run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful.
Yeah,
about stuff
Saps
like
got
that.
away so quick.
We're both
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember this. We will not stand for this.
Yo, why do I feel like Flux is not gonna go with them, bro? At all.
He's like stopping every few seconds.
We'll stop. Don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
New kids. One of Flux's guys. Wait, no!
What is this?
Oh, rip!
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
Yo, he is so smart, dog! Holy crap!
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his
I would have
tracks.
never thought
He
of
had
that.
gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy.
Yeah?
We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and
Oh,
they're working with
rip.
Sex Trader.
Oh,
So the problem
rip.
is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, fuck.
That's tough. Alright.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara.
Yo.
Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him.
No, he has the whole Illuminar on his side. Craziness. We're getting to the juicy parts of like war, you know?
Yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
You can't trust nobody.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it.
Now, this actually led to an alliance between West Helm and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth.
Crazy!
Spoon also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant.
Oh.
This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, TurnTap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In
That's
fact,
a good
the
thing,
reason
though.
TurnTap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was
So he's worried.
that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Still acted suspicious as hell, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, now that TurnTap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which TurnTap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spoon could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here, you're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After
Yeah,
days
blind leading the
upon
blind right
days
there.
of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding.
This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and
he wants him
knew
dead.
that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Which is not gonna happen, dog.
Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Are you
Go talk with the dirt.
friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright, could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh lord. Oh lord. Here we go.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh.
RT for Saps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now.
Oh yeah?
And then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Oh.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really?
So you're lying.
So?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal.
Yo.
Either you accept this deal right now, or I
Or
tell
what?
everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada.
Bro, he's
They'll
the
all
biggest
declare
nation.
war
He
on
will
you.
just
This will be the end of West Helm.
he just threatened war. Bro, he just threatened war. On one of the biggest ones there.
So,
just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate. You expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Alright. Get out.
Crazy. Yeah, buddy. Zach walked into the wrong place, dog. I didn't even watch the Minecraft movie.
It would be time for the
right? I just heard very bad reviews on it. And I'm telling you right now that I would have rather watched this than the actual Minecraft movie. Is insane. And the crazy thing, I've never even watched it. I've seen the trailer and I just didn't want to watch it because I'm like, it's a Minecraft movie. It doesn't seem terrible, but it didn't give me that like oh my god, I gotta watch this. And obviously this as well, I only heard about it from like TikToks and a lot of people talking about it, and I couldn't go anywhere without someone talking about it, right? So I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. I heard it was very cinematic masterpiece, and comparing this to the Minecraft movie, and I'm like, you know what? I've heard so much more better reviews for this than the Minecraft movie, and this is basically a movie in itself. So obviously, this is why I'm giving this one a chance, and I agree with people so far. Like, I should watch the Minecraft movie just to see.
He actually planned to attend. As such, TurnTap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. But Saps getting attacked.
Oh no!
Oh boy, Saps getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant,
okay.
But this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building.
Agreed.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Yeah, this guy, man.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then
Another trap. Oh my gosh. No!
Oh!
TurnTap, no! Oh,
like
fuck.
that, TurnTap was dead.
You know what, though?
Killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
I'd rather TurnTap to die than Saps, to be honest, though.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle.
Oh, she's trying to build her army up more with just refugees, man.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis. It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war.
Bro, they're not gonna win this war with Spood, bro.
Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting.
Bro, that's the most obvious deception of an assassination I've seen.
But his second-in-command, Spider, had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do,
you'll
we'll
know
have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to
Sacrifice.
this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
Glory to Westhelm.
Yo, this is like the cult situation, man. What is that? Glory to Westhelm. Craziness.
These guys are all
Craziness.
something to happen.
Oh, he did die.
This is it.
For Spider. Is that all that's going for him though? Thought we had way more men than that.
Wait, what?
Not even there.
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned. See,
So they kill-
after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him.
I'm about to say, bro, like,
Throughout its
you're really gonna go
days,
against
the
Spoon and his
Commonwealth
army?
had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth
Okay.
once and for all.
Then you're just gonna disperse into different places then?
Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able
Seneca.
to
Wow. Crazy to think that she's becoming one of the biggest ones, plainly from refugees and people thinking that her place is the safest one out of everything.
Thank you, Seneca.
Crazy. Yep, I think now Seneca's might be same level or bigger than Spood. Insanity. Bro, I never thought of out of everyone, Seneca would have been the biggest. Like, how it started?
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party.
Aww.
But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts, but by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She
So what did she do?
Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off. With Netherite at their defense,
Oh,
as
that's
well as the
OP.
volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders?
Fluxian.
Was it Saps? Or was it Flux?
Bro, don't do that, man. We know it is
Earlier at
Flux.
the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us.
Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
But
the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade.
Now he
and
realized that
the
he
other
was
leaders
actually
for
the
doing
villain.
nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps's motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial.
It's crazy to think that Flux tried to do it to save his island, but in the end, made himself the villain, and both islands turned against him. That is a story, man.
Still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why. Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty.
Yo, Flux is crazy dedicated to the Saps dying.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
Good luck trying to kill him though.
You have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
I don't think that's gonna be that easy though.
First thing tomorrow.
Fluxing is way too smart for this, man. Every situation I've seen with Flux, he's either had like a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, like the entire alphabet. So you think if you go there to try to take him, he's not gonna have another plan?
Okay. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, 3 Below.
What's going on here?
Bro, you're the one who wanted him dead.
Just a Luminaran, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
Okay.
Let's go!
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the
Yeah, they're gonna have hella people trying to
for
get
the
Flux.
multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
Yeah, they're gonna have like 100 people just going after Flux
Aperion
himself.
would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea, so that Flux can't escape.
W plan. So he can't escape by sea or land. They're surrounding him.
And I just,
Oh, they're here. They're here.
Oh, they went straight in for the attack.
They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh.
Okay, wait.
What do you mean, wait? Kill him.
Okay, surrender.
I'm not moving.
Stop.
Under the arrest, killing Jab.
Under arrest? I thought they were gonna kill him.
Members of Tricolor and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my
Yo,
assassination.
they love using that word, outrage.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
wait, I thought it was on my side. He's our president. They're trying to arrest our president.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in
No.
reality most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
You are speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
They're gonna say yes.
Oh, come on.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure.
That's how you know they were kept in the dark with everything. I like how they had one goal of going there to kill him, and then as soon as they got there, people decide, oh, never mind. Yeah, see, I'm not messing with Flux. I don't care. Like, if I ever saw Flux in a lobby, I'm befriending him. Actually, I'm not even befriending him. I'm staying as far away as possible. Even being his friend is a suicide mission. Yo, I can't. How would he know people were gonna do that?
Secret trap he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
How do you plan for that?
Said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
Yo, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Still, Cass and Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
Yo, I'm scared of
I gotta
Flux.
move all of these people over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in Luminara at the moment.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Aperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything.
Again.
Once again.
Bro, this guy got out like 5 different times. Have no one learned their lesson about Flux?
Or so he thought.
I am so confused on what's happening
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3. He killed 5 people with that trap. 5 whole people.
When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Wait, does it say that Flux did though?
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap? Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Oh, a lot of people are assuming it's Flux. Okay,
Was
for sure.
Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Yes, our boy Sap's name is coming back, man.
Saps was right.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
This is why telling the truth always matters. The person who is at fault will always come out.
For the first time since he had got into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was
I bet people who
finally on
blame
his
Saps
side.
felt so stupid.
And now,
The song choices are
instead of
amazing.
hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Bro,
The Flux is probably on the ground.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped.
Facts.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Trial, trial.
Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, he's gonna join Cynical? Oh, rip. Yo, if she accepts him too.
Queen Sinica had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the
Yo, yeah.
condition
Spoon,
that
I'm
he
sorry,
and
but
his crew
Sinica just took
build
over.
Deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in.
Wow.
But
Wow.
the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10,
Holy
all of
crap.
Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
I would have never guessed Cynical was gonna be the main guy,
Alright.
like bigger, like nation.
We infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all.
Yo, Seneca is low-key the main mafia boss, not Mario. Like, she's moving like a true, like, mafia villain.
And they took him from us. They took him.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Okay, vamos, amigos, vamos. All right, everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
Let's go, let's go.
Come on. All right, let's go, everyone.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
Yep. And he got paid off too.
2 days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead.
Now all the people who said that looked
But
stupid.
today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders
Flux.
and our friends. Today, we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Thank you, Saps. Alright, everyone, listen up.
Oh, I think it's getting
There's a lot of
serious
things to
now.
watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing! Come on!
Real dictator right there. Real leader.
There's so many.
Yo, it's laggy.
Make me all blind with your civil rights. You demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead.
Oh no, I'm not going up there. I'm waiting till someone builds something. Holy crap.
Cover us in shame. I take the blame. Living by the rules to which high school blues. Walk ahead. Big cannons keep provoking. Blood returns thirst choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense?
Editors need a raise, I'm sorry. Like, whoever edited this, like, it's like, damn.
To stop and obey.
Like, how do you like think about editing it like this? It's cinematic. I like that these are the words that are being used for this movie.
Okay, send out the covenant now, right now.
Go, 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 go.
They had a sneak attack already.
Big fighting on the ground right now. Covenant is
Yeah, how do you tell who's who? I guess by the shields, but like, it proves that even in a game, Minecraft, there can always be like nations being built, people betraying people, greed takes over. Like, the perfect interpretation of like civilization in real life, man. Traps ready. Oh, Ripper, yeah, the TNT, right? Yo, they love these dripstone traps. Billy, no! They left the dog!
the final push. Here we go. They're in.
Oh, that's a rip. Yo, whoever makes these traps are... It gotta be Flux. Because I think she invited Flux only if he makes traps. I don't know if he's the builder, but he is a strategist and a half. Yo, the queen is hiding in her tower, bro. I would have hit too. She's dead. Fall damage. Wow, now Seneca the Queen is gone. They got raided quick. And their defense was actually solid, I feel like. That just proves Spoon was just the better nation. Like, oh, he didn't trust himself to jump and then place it. Oh, he's dead. He gotta be. No way he survives this, right? He's in lava. He's burning. Nah, bro. This dude's spamming golden apples. Oh my goodness. This guy's like a villain that's always survives. He had a hidden passage too? Oh my goodness. I should have guessed. I should have guessed. Of course. That's what I'm saying. Of course he has a tunnel. Of course this guy has a tunnel, dog.
He's missing?
Hold on. Come on. Alright guys,
I'll
let's
be
go,
there.
let's go.
Oh, hey. Yo, the cavalry running around. He'll be there, but it looks like he only has one other guy on his side and everybody else against him. So like he can't like 1v5 them or 2v5 them.
What? No way.
They're gonna go against each other in the Coliseum. Crazy. He actually showed up too.
Wow, you actually showed up.
Yo, I swear.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Yo, you can't use that word. Saying friend so loosely, you can't be doing that.
Flux. Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
Oh, you get prepared. Ooh. Yo, it's Saps, you better win this. You better win this.
I can't watch this.
I like how they're having a fair fight though, and no one else is interrupting. I'm stressing out. Hand sweaty. He's weak. Mom spaghetti. Oh! W play Saps!
Oh my gosh!
W play Saps! Okay, Saps! Mess him up, mess him up, mess him up! Do it again! Oh, yo, he getting messed up! Don't do that. Show us! Show me! Please! Yes! The being framed! The becoming the victor is an insane storyline!
Good job, Sam. Good job.
Holy
Saps
crap.
had killed Flux. And with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
Craziness. Oh my lord. Is that it? Days later. Wow, there's still a decent amount of people left. That's 1, 2, around 300 people?
Today,
700 people
we
died.
gather
Damn.
to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus. Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces. But winning had come at a high cost.
A lot of people died. That is a
After
crazy
the war,
gravesite.
people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on.
I love this. I love this
Now
so
that
much.
Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
In the corner of the crowded
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war. Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life.
You know what I really...
Instead of going to
Actually,
war
I'll wait
on
until
day
it's
10,
almost
the Nation
done.
of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way.
Oh, they actually
from
finished it.
Luminara.
They actually finished it.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
Am I strong enough?
This brings back memories.
It does. People were chasing, trying to kill him at this
Still,
point.
the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cask Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm.
Craziness.
It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
Do we all so slowly
I love the story. Not only that I love the story, I love the vibe of this.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now. Thomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
Oh. Oh.
When we first met, I ran away screaming.
The
from
marriage!
I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only kin?
I do.
Oh man.
I do.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different.
Like what?
If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us. 3,
The what?
2, 1.
Aw, it's branded by Barbie.
So slowly lose control as emotions overflow.
Goodbye, friend. Oh, man.
Or do we all guard our small fragile hearts?
You know what I liked about this entire thing? I liked how much dedication, how much thought, how much character was put into this story. Script or no script, the editing, the storyline, the people who played a care to it, the betrayal, the love, the hate, the friendships, the society that was built on both islands was like perfection. And I feel like even saying it was a cinema is not even enough of a word to say how good it is, right? And yes, I guess it's not really considered a movie, but in a lot of our eyes, this has been a movie. It showed a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of betrayal, a lot of ways of life that we probably never even known or thought of, you know? But it also shows that no matter where you are in the world, in game, in space probably, if there is a civilization, there needs to be a leader, and there is going to be multiple leaders, and there's always going to be conflict. So how this was portrayed was so well made. Props to Ish and whoever edited it or helped edit it, you know? And also props to the 1,000 players who made this possible, you know? So without further ado, that was an absolute masterpiece. And yeah, I'm not even gonna say drop a like on this, but drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. But I'm not even the one who edited this or anything like that. So be sure to go to Ish's YouTube channel if this even gets 1,000 views or 2,000, 10,000, 100,000 views. Make sure you go over to Ish's and drop a like or a comment, because between him and whoever made this deserves all the praise. I'm just here reacting to share my point of view and my thought of this, you know? But anyways, I'll catch you guys later, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.